The terroristic activity is a crime which directed against constitutional construction bases, person, societies, and country security. The main target of its founding is destroying peace and stability, complicating the situation and weakening the state-controlled law bodies. Usually the terroristic activities project very surreptitiously and stealthily by the enemies. As a result, the investigation, exposure of crime involving inspectability of criminal sites and their actions direct supervisors the last decades mostly, showing the high professionally that was opened behind of terroristic action by the investigation units of National Committee for Governmental Security of the Republic of Tajikistan, which was implemented by the members of terroristic extremist organization of Islamic Renaissance Party in 1996. It's obvious that newly independent Republic of Tajikistan was putting its first statewide basis and also was trying to take down the flame of civil war over the country in 1819 years of last century. Using such situations, the criminal gangs of terroristic organization of Islamic Party were implementing the horrible terroristic actions with the orders leading and investments of their foreign bosses. They were intended to destroy, but the peace also wake the fear and unbelief towards the governmental bodies in the heart of citizens. On July 18, 1996, the military base of Ural with 02 and 07 BC official numbers, which was included in military part 07009 of the Ministry of Defense of the Republic of Tajikistan, where was assaulted by unknown people. My name is Ali. Earlier I worked as driver at the military unit number 01009 of the Ministry of Defense of the Republic of Tajikistan. In the morning on July 18, 1996, I went for a military soldier to the city. From the tuning of maternity hospital number 3, I tuned my car and stopped at the station. At that moment, some military soldiers had to sit on my car. When they were going to sit on my car, suddenly there was a strong explosion. In this case, I was looking around. I was surprised to see a smoke rush from the left side not far from the Kozakon district. At that moment, they again threw an explosive grenade. From the right side, there came two persons, and I left behind them that there was an explosion. After the explosion shut down directly, the bus threw firearms weapons. As a result, one person died and a large number of people wounded. As a result, the servants of mentioned military part, Hisachayev Mehmon, Shukurov Abdulaziz Abdulhamidovich, Chastukin Georgy Vyacheslaevich, Ivanova Natalia Borisovna, Shutov Georgy Grigorievich, Grigorchuk Vasily Semyonovich, Kaplanov Ali Sunatovich, Presturyakov, Ovchinkova, and Zainieva got heavy physical injuries. Ivanova Natalia Borisovna have been died because of injuries who got during the accident. On July 18, 1996, at approximately 7:10 hours morning, at the diagnostic center station, I crawled into service car and reached up to maternity hospital number 3, not far from the Kozakon district. When we stopped near to the maternity hospital and when we were traveling to service district by the car with us, suddenly we heard a terrible shot about 1 meter through the top of the car. We looked by the way as from the yard smoke and dust mounted. Exploded grenade in front of our car that was almost overturned, resulting in heavy truck. After we again heard sound of the terrible shots towards car. Regarding the situation, there was open criminal case by investigation bodies based on the 15th, 63rd articles of the first part of Criminal Code of the Republic of Tajikistan about murder to terrorist action. As the operative investigation events were implemented. On July 18, 1996, we're going to the military services in front of the maternity hospital number 3 of 103rd area we were attacked by unknown people that we heard again exploded grenade. Under the bus there was exploded grenade. Then after about 40-45 seconds the bus were hit by a shot out. As a result, one person was dead and other than 9 persons wounded. Personally, I was wounded from 3 parts by parts of the body. Now green bands are visible from the right, over here and over there. According to the criminal case, it was determined that the residents of 102nd Regional Synod District of Dushanbe City, the citizen Siddiq of Safro, Siddiq of Jamshid Tavaralevich, and Azimova Fatima Rashidovna saw 2 armed persons who attacked the military bus, and one of them was Rajabov Khurshid Akhtamovich. His date of birth 1917, was born on the residence of Firdausi district of Dushanbe City. On July 18, 1996, when I woke up at approximately 7 morning, was heard the sound of shots. We thought again began a war. After the sound of shots, 2 persons ran away, traced to neighboring houses. In one of them had a gun and to another handed automat. I recognized one of them. His name was Khurshid Rajabov. By neighboring words, that Khurshid was an armed guide who was threatening me. Will shot, it will cry. When Khurshid was injured by just defense and began his investigative affairs, his relatives came and threatened if I testify. According to the witnesses' words, on July 13, 1996, the suspect Rajabov Khurshid Akhtamovich arrested, taking into consideration the 83rd article of the Criminal Code of the Republic of Tajikistan. He was imprisoned in order to realize a way of prevention. By threatening witness Rajabov Khurshid and his criminal members Siddiqova Safro, Siddiqov Jamshid Tavaralevich, and Azimova Fatima Rashidovna with firearms and forced them to deny all the information about them. As Azimova Fatima was frightened, she told her residence and moved with her family to the Russian Federation for permanent living. At the end, changing the way of prevention, actually taking receipt about not leaving the living region. Rajabov Khurshid had been freed from their early imprisoning. Using from the chance the criminal Rajabov Khurshid ran away from the Republic of Tajikistan and hid in foreign countries' territories. He was thinking that spending long times his criminal action would be forgotten. But law has its punishes against crime and criminals. During 22 years, Rajabov Khurshid was under investigation and operative events were implemented toward him. On July 26, 2018, during his entering to the Republic of Tajikistan's territory with another official name, Rajabov Khurshid was arrested by the workers of security organs of the Republic of Tajikistan. Based on the criminal case, there was implemented the repeat interrogations from witnesses. On July 18, 1996, when I woke up, I have seen 2 persons in the street. One of them was a tall man dressed in white shirt and another was Khurshid Rajabov, who were dressed in black clothes. The man who dressed in white shirt interrogated me, but Khurshid had watched from the below. At the same time, when Khurshid called and came, but as an instant, a accomplice man didn't attitude to me, together ran away. There was throughout one grenade launcher with 2 bombs on the air. Then began shot by the automatic device. When my mother was at the yard, she saw them. But they ran out of the wall with a wall around. When Khurshid was injured, his accomplices came and threatened my mother if she testifies all to destroy it. In his testimony, Rajabov Khurshid mentions that there he met with 3 members of terroristic organizations of Islamic Party by the name Alisher and Abdullah. His other names, Shamil, were in 1993 and 1994 years the residents of the 3rd service station, Dok regions and Chekhov Street of Dushanbe city. They embedded him to their criminal group. Alisher was leading the group. They always hide their firearm with themselves. They have never denied their involvement in Islamic Renaissance Party. In 1996, I worked as a bravery of Chekhov region. Came to me, Shamak, who was a citizen of Chekhov region. After all, he promised to find a good deal soon. In a few days, two persons approached to me, which arrived on the car, Zhiguli 06, one called Alisher and another Abdullah. As Rajabov Khurshid said, these three persons would always talk with each other about their relationship with Abdul Halim Nazarzoda, exactly Hoji Halim. Alisher was delivering his special orders to the members in order to be demilitarized by Hoji Halim's order. Rajabov Khurshid became responsible to learn the destination of the military soldiers' bus route and define its hours in 102nd areas of Dushanbe and give its plan to Alisher. After accomplishing such order, Alisher gave $300 to Rajabov Khurshid and promised him that he will provide Rajabov Khurshid with two places near Hoji Halim. They told that they might don't require from me. Just tell us what time will arrive a bus of the Minister of Defense of the Republic of Tajikistan and what time will leave. I told that everybody knows about it. They just want to learn specifically for their plans to what route and the pass. Another day, they came again. There wasn't Shamak. Inside to correct from pocket, I took out the timetable of the arrival and leaving of the bus of the Minister of Defense of the Republic of Tajikistan and explained to them that the bus is directed through 82nd areas to the direction of 1/2 areas. They passed through maternity hospital number 3 up to school. They took my plan table and paid for me $300 and said that they are members of Islamic Renaissance Party. Our commander is Hoji Halim. He's a strong man, and told to me, don't be afraid of nothing. Thus, according to the next order of Abdul Halim Nazarzoda, Rajabov Khurshid and his criminal gangs were responsible to assault the bus of the militaries of the Minister of Defense of the Republic of Tajikistan, which this operation also implemented completely on July 18, 1996. During fire and escaping from the real witnesses saw Rajabov Khurshid with his other gangs. Currently, operative search operations are continuing with other criminals in this terrorist act. Once again, crime of leaders and members of terrorist extremist organization of Islamic scientists in development and implementation of acts of terrorism is proven. Nevertheless, the leaders of these terrorist organizations and their foreign non-government organizations still refuse to decline their ideals. But they need to know that never treachery and crimes accomplished by them are closed, as 22-year-old murderous actor discovered today.